Okay, welcome everyone to a new year. This is episode 14 of Step Up Bar. I'm your host for the first one of the years, Fuji. I'm accompanied by my fellow participants here on it. We have Strider, Alex, War, Kou, formerly known as Isekai, and Ryu.
Best for last, let's go!
Gotta do the showmanship right there. Yeah, this is coming out a lot later than we originally planned, mainly because I caught COVID at the end of the year, and then a lot of things in January pretty much pushed it back a lot. So, a month later than anticipated. But yeah, in regards to that though, yeah, we're gonna see today. Yeah, today's episode is gonna be a shorter one. We're just going to be catching up a bit here on what each of us have been doing the past couple of months, and then next week we'll be getting into more themed episodes, starting with anime. So with that, let's get started. War, how have you been these last couple months?
Surviving.
Anything?
Oh, that's right. Your family was in Mexico.
Yeah. It's been surviving by myself the last couple of weeks.
How was cup noodles for you?
I didn't eat that much cup noodles, to be honest. I did buy some shrimp cup noodles, but I didn't eat. I still have some. I've been mostly baking like grilled cheese type of pizza, and then some burgers from a George Foreman.
Oh, that's actually kind of neat. Yeah.
George Foreman grill, let's go!
Yeah, I've been surviving. My mom brought me a poncho.
Oh.
And some garbanzo beans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but other than that, my mom was pretty pissed when she got back from the airport.
What was that about? Yeah.
What was the cause of the problem?
The air TNT, the airport people were being asked her or something like that. I don't remember much. The Mexican one, because like they made her like throw away like a medicine for my dad that he needed. And yeah, other than that, there was one detail I don't want to talk about it because I'm trying to mental block it right now.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Go ahead and skip over that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been surviving and glad my parents are back, and I'm grateful and just eating McDonald's like usual.
I mean, it sounds like nothing too eventful happened over the last couple months, but honestly, that's not too bad in itself. You know, you made it through.
How was the first mug? Strike that, reverse it. How was the first hug from your mom after she came back?
She didn't hug me that tight. I did hug my dad pretty tight, and I did get emotional because I haven't seen him since the week before Christmas. He left early. Is because the truck is still because they're trying to move the truck, our old truck, to make it permanent over there.
Mm-hmm.
So they needed him because the name is registered to him.
I gotcha.
I have pics. I'll post them later if you guys aren't gonna use them.
Sure, by all means.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll post them right now.
Oh no.
But yeah, I'm glad to hear, War, that, you know, overall it wasn't too stressful when you came back to it there. You know, with them being away, you pulled through, and now they're all back.
I mean, I learned how to do laundry now, so.
I actually still don't know how to use like my mom's laundry machine, really. You know, truthfully, you know, like I have a vague idea, but I never really had to do it as much. You know, so it's alright. So
what type of laundry machine is yours, mom's? Because mine is just like a top decker one or something like that.
Oh, mine is the one where it's like you just turn the dials. It's like an older one on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you had to turn the dials at the various settings and stuff like that. But the reason I always don't know how to use it is mainly I don't know what settings the family prefers. You know, so it's like normally it's like whenever I go back and have to do laundry, it's like someone has to kind of tell me, or like someone just normally does it themselves.
Yeah.
It's like familia. What do you want? Like, what do you want from me?
Yeah,
I'm just trying to wash clothes.
I just need it to be dry.
Yeah. You know that. But yeah, good to hear, War. What about you, Strider? How's the last couple months been treating you?
The last couple months have been treating me perfectly normal. I've lived in my room for the past couple months because I am not attending school this semester. I am waiting to see if I could actually graduate as well. So that's what's happening. And then for Christmas, which is hilarious, I actually spent a shit ton of money on gifts again.
Oh, what'd you get, and for who?
For me, I bought a lot of stuff for myself because no one was gonna give me anything worthwhile. So I have a new desk, another monitor. I'm at 3 monitors now just because, for the fuck of it.
Jealous.
Get a good computer, Ryu, and then you'll be on the same level.
That's one of the goals of this year. Trust me.
I bought a 2 terabyte SSD to plug into my computer. So I did have to go and like apps cut all the zip ties that came with the pre-built. I have a lot of acoustic foam in my room now in the corner that I'm sitting at. And then for my family, I bought them a lot. Well, for my brother, I decided to have fun with his gift and bought him some Zoids.
Oh, like the model kits, or like
the model kits?
Okay.
It sort of bit me in the ass because I bought one for my nephew as a joke because I was expecting him to build it, and I went and built it instead. It's not fun having your first ever model kit be a master grade.
Okay.
Oh no.
I would just say this: I'm actually almost done with it. I just don't want to look at it much. And then just a bunch of toys, clothes. I bought my dad a dash cam for him because he's had like 3 dash cams. I just bought another one.
Honestly, I need to get one of those myself. I always tell myself that, but I never do.
It's one of those things of, with how people have been trying to nickel and dime you lately, it's just like, fuck it, might as well just get one. Insurance fraud.
Right.
Yeah, and then my entire January was spent doing nothing because when the original expected plan was we were supposed to record like halfway through the month, and then Fuji got COVID, and then we just did nothing for the entire month.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I just spent the entire month editing random videos for Fuji because we recorded like the Halo one, or we live streamed the Halo one, and then I just went and recorded and gave it to him like on Christmas.
It was an unexpected gift, but I enjoyed it.
It was fun. I was gonna do one for everyone, but then I went through reuse and I just kind of gave up.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Wait, you went what for me?
I was halfway through editing a Resident Evil stream for you.
Motherfucker!
I was gonna joke and DM it to you and say, "Here's my resume."
That's funny.
Okay, even though you haven't really done one, you're hired, I guess. We'll work out.
I stopped working on it because the Zoid thing came up, and the Zoid thing was like crushing my soul.
Model kits are freedom.
We'll talk. We'll talk business later.
I am in peanuts.
But all right, go ahead, continue, Strider.
And then while in the middle of editing every single one, I had one for Sekai. I went and looked at all that, and I said, and I somehow randomly grew a hatred of these stream overlays because I was examining them. I'm like, this thing is so distracting to me now. It's just so much empty space. Why is this here? So yeah, I developed a hatred of stream overlays over while we were not recording this.
Welcome, brother. I also hate stream overlays.
Yeah, so that was what I did.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely sounded like you went very all out on the Christmas gifting, though. Honestly, yeah.
I think it was another $800 out of the pocket.
Jesus.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah, you definitely went very all out. But I mean, you did some purchases. I honestly need to get a new hard drive myself and on it. Or like, well, maybe not hard drive, but it's something to replace my hard drive is what I meant to say. Because even though it has 2 terabytes, I feel like the read-write speeds are kind of on the slower side, so it takes forever sometimes for things to run from it. But yeah, but at the moment it's like, yeah, I think I'll just wait on it for now. But Yeah, that's yeah, it's not yeah. Yeah, I did like how the model kit thing with the Zoid Strider was just like, here's a gift for you, but actually it's for me. In the end.
Yeah, there's just every single one that we built has just been moved to my room.
Oh, wait, did a nephew actually build them too? No, no.
No, he didn't build it. He's literally 1 year old. He's not gonna build it. We're not letting him.
Right. I was kind of basically you got it for him. I was a bit confused.
I got it for him as a joke because I was expecting my older brother to build
Oh,
it.
right. Yeah, that's what you said.
And then I ended up building it.
Just imagine the 1-year-old being smart enough to build that. The fuck.
I wish. I let him in my room once. I came back in like 10 minutes and the entire Zoid was like in pieces. I spent 10 minutes actually reassembling it.
Oh man.
Just make sure that not any parts is in his mouth.
No, nothing was in his mouth.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. Model kits and kids are a dangerous combinations, or at least model kits and toddlers. Yeah.
Oh, you think they have the warning sign?
Oh, don't even get me started. I have friggin' nightmares about that.
Me both.
Yeah. What about you, Alex? How's your couple months been?
They've been pretty good. Been spending time with family, friends. I went on trip to Mexico. That was good.
What did you do there?
My family again. Yeah. Just hang around the neighborhood.
But was it like if family home? Sorry, I keep cutting you off. I apologize. Yeah.
It's just a small neighborhood where we went. It's like nothing much there, but I just like spending time with my family over there. Like a buddy got me work to do a car commercial. Ooh. That's my first like in a long time professional gig.
Yeah.
And it was so stressful. It was extremely stressful, but I had never had so much fun doing production work in that industry. It was really fun. My buddy, when I came back, he was doing a D&D campaign, another D&D campaign. He let me join, because one of our characters died, so he let me join in. And it's cool because he didn't tell me anything about it when I showed up. It was like because he made the character for me and everything. So he just basically gave it to me, and I could take control of it. I was surprised to see that it was like a Digimon Digiball. I can't speak today. Digimon D&D.
Oh, okay.
And like the moment I played, I immediately derailed the campaign.
Yes, average D&D experience.
My character wakes up and I end up kicking my Digimon and starting what's it called? Initiative. And immediately started attacking the Digimon.
Jesus Christ.
What in the world?
Already going into the abuse right there.
Listen, it was a giant rat on top of my lap, so I had to swing at it.
I mean, that actually would make sense as a normal reaction.
Yeah, like if you did not know Digimon exists or something like that, I guess that would, like, if that's like the first time you encountered one, yeah.
Dude, it's funny because I crit it. He had like 2 HP, and then he crit me, and I was in I forgot the term for it. It's when you're like almost dead.
Unconscious.
They had to like unconscious. He fucking like one-shotted me. And immediately derailed everything. Because he did not expect me to fight the Digimon.
I fight the Digimon with my fist.
And after that, I'm still doing the fucking D&D stuff, which is it's almost over. But I've been doing that. It's really fun. One thing that happened during January, I don't know if it affected you guys. I know Strider, it would affect you. But the weather was crazy. One of my buddies was because it was like storming to the point that we had a tornado warning in California, which is crazy. When my buddy was in the car, and then because of the strong winds took down a tree in front of his car and crushed his car while I was in it.
Ooh, that really sucks.
He's okay, but like he did get like small injuries in his leg, so couldn't go to work. So during that time, bad news for him, but good news for me, because what we did was because he had a bunch of free time, we basically went on a horror game binge, and then played a bunch of horror games. One of them was like Dead Space. The new like, what's it called? Huggy? I forgot the name. But
Huggy Wuggy?
Playtime.
yeah,
Coffee playtime.
yeah. He pulled that game up. Like he was. This is my high school friend. He was really into Five Nights at Freddy when he was in high school, but he stopped playing them after 3 or 2. So we decided to play them all again. And it was like the stupidest like shit we've gone through, because we started because a bunch of the group of friends we have like knew we were doing this, so occasionally they'll show up either at home or in Discord. So they'll watch us like play through like the freaking horror games, and they're all like screaming at his ear during this happening. One of the funniest time is like we got to the Five Nights at Freddy's VR game. So we're playing that, and then we're literally yelling at each other to do certain things. Like there's a mini game where you have to build. You have to fix a bunch of machines while animatronics in front of you. If you fuck up, it'll kill you. But in that game, you could eat like the items as a joke. So I'm literally next to him, yelling at his ear. You'll like eat the gear, as he's stressfully trying to fix the machine while dying. The whole time is just us playing horror games and yelling at each other, trying to like scare us. But that's been like my few months.
I mean, it definitely sounded kind of eventful. The car commercial thing sounded neat, though. Honestly, were you like writing the script for it or what?
No, it was like I got it from a professor that I used to have contacted me, and he said that he needed help, and so he needed a production assistant.
Oh.
So he invited me because he really liked me. He kind of took me under his wing for like a couple times as a production assistant.
Yeah.
But because I switched majors, we stopped talking. But he liked me, so he called me to see, and he heard I'm still doing some film stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he contacted me. So I said okay, and we did I can't say what the car commercial is yet.
Yeah,
until it comes out. But it was like extremely stressful going around doing what he's supposed to do and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it was like, hey, here's coffee, here's batteries, recharger, radios and stuff like that. And getting everything in order, it was extremely stressful, but I had a lot of fun doing it.
I mean, that's the most important part there. If it being just as fun as it was stressful.
Yeah, it's like being part of a machine and you're one of the gears.
Very fitting for a car commercial there. Yeah. But yeah, that was it. So like, as a production assistant, I guess like, I don't know, what exactly does that have you doing? You know, that really?
You basically do a bunch of legwork.
Mm-hmm.
You basically just do like a bunch of random like, because I was, what's the word? You should do basic tasks for like for the film stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like you tell people where to go, you tell them where, like you fill up like like when I mentioned, like you get batteries and shit, like to like a bunch of radios. You make sure everyone's in line. You make sure the food is ready.
Okay.
Isn't unset. You make sure like you tell all the actors to get food and stuff, and then the production team and stuff like that go on. Like you get like general task to for people. You tell them where like you put the cameras and stuff, where you set up. You're basically like a handyman. It's not very physical. You just basically tell people what to do, and a lot of it is like coffee runs. Too.
Yeah.
So it's not that hard.
Yeah, it sounds like but it does sound like it's helpful though. It kind of exposes you to like how all that, I guess, like works. On that, like you're in an environment where you see how that all comes together. Though, so it doesn't sound too bad. Actually, I mean, I'm sure it's stressful. Don't get me wrong, but just being in that environment, just being in that type of environment,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my professor made it harder for me. Pretty sure he did that on purpose.
I see. But alright. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Alex. Alright, now on to our new / redebuted VTubers. Isekai, how's your... I don't know, I mean, Kou. Now Kou. Yeah, it's gonna take me some time. Yeah. How's your... Yeah, how's your past couple months been? Yeah.
Oh man.
There you go.
I'm glad I got it over with.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm glad I got the DP over with.
Mm-hmm.
It was really nerve wracking. That's not a surprise.
You did great.
Thank you.
It was really great.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I mean, I'll take your word for it. I don't think it. I think
You're not lying.
I'm taking your word for it.
I'm not
Why
saying
would-
you're
why would we
lying,
lie?
but I won't necessarily 100% believe it for myself.
You got
Bruh.
it. You got it.
I tuned out so hard during the stream. I just remember her talking about the backstory of the character. And I'm just like, what am I hearing and what am I listening to?
Like, yeah, speaking of the backstory, why don't you give us a quick abridged version of it for our viewers? Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna upload a video. Just go to that.
Okay, yeah, what? Not bad idea too. Sure. All right.
I knew you were gonna do it.
I had to do it. I was just busy.
Mhm.
Why so much more work for me?
It's okay. Yeah,
To
all
make you
right.
suffer.
All right. But yeah, anyway, how's the past couple months been though? You can talk a bit about
Oh my gosh.
that
Yeah.
too, of course. But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I've just been really busy lately because I finally got into grad school.
Ooh, congratulations. Yeah.
So yeah, technically I should be asleep because I had placement.
Yeah. Sorry. It's.
That's not your fault. I'm here, so it's my own
perfectly
volition.
fine. I passed half of my tests in college without sleep.
Right.
Oh wait. So say placement as in like it's like entry stuff, right?
No, like, so I have to physically go to the place and do like, so basically I'm doing volunteer work
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
or go to work for 8 hours, like a 9 to 5, but I'm not getting paid. I'm getting marked.
So it's like how you do there is like how they grade you or something like that in a way. Okay.
Yeah. So instead of work, it's basically instead of like going to work and paid a salary 9 to 5, it's me going to work, getting graded on so I can pass.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, indentured servitude.
Yeah.
You're getting a star.
Oh man, if it was only that easy.
Mm-hmm.
You get a 5-star for your review.
I am not a Uber driver. Thank you very much.
Isn't it at 10 stars though?
No, it's 5. Uber's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about a different Uber.
You mean Lyft?
Yep.
Does Lyft have 10 stars? I don't know. I don't use it.
know.
Yeah. Just been juggling with school, content creation,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're back to watching Kamen Rider with you guys. So yay.
Yeah. How was like the lead up to the debut and post debut afterwards?
Lead up to debut, I had everything done in like almost everything done like half a year prior. I was just literally waiting for one thing.
Oh.
Now you could tell us what was the one thing.
Oh, okay, yes, it's out. I was waiting for the comic. I was waiting for the
okay.
comic the entire time because my friend was the one who made the comic, and I know she has a 9 to 5 as well. So I was just like, yeah, take your time. I know you're busy, but at least try to finish it or like finish it because
Yeah.
I'm paying you. God damn it!
At least the comic is done.
Yeah.
We saw it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Credits to her. She's the one who drew everything.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put a credit on the comment section or like in the description.
Yeah, of course I will.
Mm-hmm.
And but other than that, I had everything made. I had the logo made. I had the model made. I had my character design made. The improv, but unfortunately, because I got sick a week prior to my debut, I couldn't do one thing I really wanted to do. I mean, I did it, but not into like the full extent, which is just like do like a full cover of a song.
Okay.
Yeah, and I only did probably like a section of it.
Did
Yeah,
you even made a short of it?
yeah, I did make a short of it because YouTube shorts are a lot of fun.
I see that.
Yeah, it sounds like you found a new thing you like. I mean, not that you weren't doing it before, but
Yeah.
She's obsessed, I tells you.
He's obsessed with
I'm
dancing.
stuck in the grind. Oh God, please save me.
No.
God damn it, Strider.
Well, at least you're having fun with it. That's the most important thing.
It's a nice de-stressor after
Schoolwork,
school
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Like, it was a debut, like, nerve-wracking for you when you
100%.
re-debut?
100%. Oh my gosh, it was so nerve-wracking. I mean, I expected people to be there. I expected like my main core friends and audience to be there,
Mhm.
but I just see like so many people like coming in, and I'm just like, oh god.
I was just watching the comments, making sure like everything is like on peace mode.
Everyone's pretty peaceful. Yeah, I couldn't reach chat though, unfortunately, because I was trying to go through everything.
To be fair, that's understandable for most debut streams.
Yeah.
Now that now that the re-debut's over, did they kind of settle down now that all that build-up has been, I'm not sure if I should say completed, but you performed it. That's what I do. It's all leading up to it. Now it's just getting back into the grind. You think it's kind of a bit easier?
Getting back into the grind. Yeah, because I had to change my schedule because of mafia duties and shit.
Yay, mafia!
Yeah.
He bullies us, not gonna lie.
I mean, you guys asked for it. Oh, I'm not joking. I'm not, you guys are not asking for it.
Zero deserved it, but not me. I am say-so. I took the say-so test. I'm say-so.
That is rigged.
I have to agree.
I'm not a part of this, so this is all your players' problem.
Motherfuckers.
It's great to be back.
Alright, let's pull real right now.
Yeah,
come on.
I kind of do miss the constant throwing people under the bus dynamic that happens here.
Son of a bitch! What the hell?
First recording of the year.
Yeah, I mean, after all, I haven't seen you guys all year. That.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're throwing Ryu under the bus.
Why is it always me? Every damn time.
Don't worry, Ryu. I threw Fuji under the bus during the Gundam stream for my back being tired.
God damn.
Fair enough.
It's your last, so we have to throw you under the bus.
I hate it here.
Remember, Ryu said the best for last.
Indeed, yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah, indeed. I think that was pretty much most of what you wanted to share, Isekai. All right. Yeah. How about you, Ryu, our new VTuber on this podcast? How has it been for you and all that?
Yeah. So we finally get to it. So yeah. For the past several months, I had been planning on going into this year, re-debuting as a VTuber. I had a little bit of a soft debut, and not one as big as Kou's, but it was one that I have been wanting to do for quite some time. So we did that. Doing the best that I have with the technology that I currently have. Yes, I am alliterating words. I don't care.
No, that's the laptop webcam.
Look, it's what I got. Look, it's what I. No, it's not a laptop webcam. But the thing is, there's only so much extensions that I got. Like working on a single laptop. I'm working on stuff to upgrade, but in between that and IRL stuff, aka the hellhole that I live in, I'm moving in. I'm moving in with a friend of mine. So it's my friend Hannah that I do another podcast with. I'm chilling with her for the next couple of months. And she's got a cat.
Ooh.
So if you guys hear meowing, that would be the cat. The cat's name is Kefka. He is a color.
I would add in fan fiction of it being Amashita.
Bruh.
The cat will take over Ryu's streams from now on.
The cat tries to take over Hannah's webcamera whenever like we do D&D on Wednesdays. So to be fair,
as it should.
It's like human. You're trying to pay attention to something other than me. How dare?
We are replacing Ryu with a cat the next podcast episode. Be aware of that.
Bruh.
We'll probably get a ton more views with the cat.
Yeah, we get views for the cats.
Well, it goes to show all the love that I get from this group of people right here. I try to be as jolly as I can be to give you all like all of the laughs and appreciation, and this is the thanks that I get. Well, goddamn.
You don't like it?
To say that it is both unappreciated and appreciated at the same time would be an accurate summation. Let's put it that way, Alex. And it's what I do. I make War laugh so hard that he either coughs up a lung or pees his pants. Sometimes both.
It's you and Kill that makes me do it. You fuckers.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Let's just keep it up. Let's just see how many times I can kill War and resurrect him. Okay, let's just go down the list. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Let's get this straight. If Ryu commits murder on me, you know who did it.
It's not murder if you die of laughter.
Yeah, exactly. How do you think the Joker gets away with so many murder crimes?
It's because the Batman lets him go.
The Batman does not let him go. He just
he just arrests him and he keeps going to Arkham.
He just gets out.
It doesn't kill him.
It's society's fault because Batman can't kill. We all know we've seen multiple examples of what happens when Batman kills when he goes too far.
I mean, Batman did kill in the days. Come on, he had a gun.
And back in the old days with a gun.
Anyway,
yeah.
Backgammon gun.
I'm not gonna discuss the semantics of the topic of murder in relation to the Dark Knight, but anyway,
hashtag murder.
Bruh.
Wow, do not start that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the VTuber stuff has been pretty good. I'm focusing a lot more on my content on more games that I like to play, as well as I've been getting more comfortable talking about Yu-Gi-Oh stuff more and more. I've been attending shop tournaments again for the first time in years.
Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, that sounds fun.
It's not often that I get weekends off anymore for my job, but I had a couple of Saturdays when I was able to, and I went to an old card shop that I went to back when I was in like middle school, high school. It's still there. And like I saw like a lot of old faces. I'm like, geez Louise, I feel like literally I started to feel my age when one of the people that was there was someone that I went to high school with.
Ooh, wow.
And he had a son. He like a 9-year-old kid, and I'm looking at both him and I look at his son and I look back at him and I'm like, we got fucking old. Holy shit.
The whiplash.
I'm like, I am still playing card games like at this point in my life. You are as well, and you are teaching your 9-year-old boy the complexities of playing Tier 0 Ishizu Tier Lament, which is going to be dead as of February. Thank you, Kou Money. But anyway.
Kou Money, what the fuck?
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Obviously, I had to switch priorities because I'm moving out of my place at the end of the month, but honestly, it's just been a really nice change of pace. So yeah. And also I've missed watching and doing a lot of stuff with you guys. It's been I've missed y'all so much.
I miss you too.
My Thursdays have been lonely. I find myself just looking at the screen. It's like, guys, friends,
in the void.
Lighter jump, lighter kickin.
No, it's good. It's definitely good to be back, to get the group back again, and all that, to watch some good old Kamen Riders, some good old tokusatsu, and all that. Yeah, for sure. All that. But yeah, how has post debut been for you, though, Ryu, and how was your debut actually as your VTuber?
So the debut actually went really well. I was overcome by so much damn support. The floodgates of generosity were busted open that day, to be sure.
We're donated a lot of fucking money, dude.
Oh my, the amount of like donos and bits and gift subs that happened on that night. I actually broke down crying. I actually legitimately broke down and cried.
Yeah, we saw that, and
yeah,
they were happy tears.
They absolutely were. It meant a lot, just because like I had never I always sell myself short in like what I'm able to do, and the fact that people appreciate me in any way like that always means a lot. So it's people don't understand like how the smallest things, like it's not small by any means, but like the things like that just like leave such a big impact on me, like emotionally. Like it does so much for me. Like holy shit. So yeah, I've just been riding that momentum, and it's just been really nice.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot of stuff coming up. I've been writing scripts for stuff to do, and a lot of ideas going around, and collabs to do with people that are super awesome. So it's been really nice. I've been enjoying it, every minute of it.
It definitely sounds like it's been a good start of the year for sure.
Yeah. I genuinely wish I could do more, but daily coffee duties also call. So I need that coffee money in order to be able to do more stuff. So
in the end, we are all shackled by the chains of work. Yeah.
Damn you, capitalist society!
I'm a freeloader right now. I don't know what you're talking
I'm a
about.
freeloader.
Yeah.
Kou, Fuji, Alex, I can't believe these two freeloaders right here talking about how easy they got it, not understanding the capitalist society that we have to go out in every single day just to make sure that we can live on our own. And they're just sitting here like, no, I'm just freeloading. I'm just chilling, everything like that. The offense that I feel in my soul is immeasurable, and I am now depressed.
It's not really freeloading for me. I'm just kind of my mom puts rules on me.
It's okay. I'm just being over dramatic, Ward.
I'm going to die in like 2 months.
I'm not really freeloading. It's like there. It's like, oh god.
I'm going to die in 2 months if I don't do work.
Fair enough.
Oh my god.
I'm dying on board without content.
I'm okay being homeless.
I need to make a profit in like 2 months.
We're gonna sell our stuff now, okay?
No, I'm keeping my Kamen Rider gear.
We're selling your belt.
Alex knows what's important to him.
He just points a gun at everybody who's trying to sell his Kamen Rider stuff.
You gotta tie me down.
You gotta torture me.
And that'd be his Kamen Rider origin story right there. That face of the prospectiveness of homelessness, and then he rises above it.
Oh my
Kamen Rider
gosh.
hobo.
Kamen Rider hobo. What the fuck?
What's he gonna be? A Robin Hood?
Yeah, he's like, the transformations are all gonna be like different types of houses or something like that. They're like the apartment transformation or something there.
It's gonna be
this skyscraper motif is just him having a long neck.
Oh, I can see it now. Oh god, stop!
Kamen Rider capitalism.
Hey, what's this vice stamp that you have here visored? Hobo! Come on! Hobo!
That's not visor. That's Alex.
I get too far. I get too far deep. I can't help it.
I want my weapon to be a banjo.
What the fuck? Hey, there's a Sentai with a guitar as a weapon.
I mean, that is true. I mean, let's not forget the Sentai that transformed via Samba. Love you, Kyoruger.
That's right.
And then they remove it in the Western adaptation and all that, unfortunately.
The only bad thing about that season.
Yeah. As for me, yeah, I'm gonna try to condense it down because you all know I talk like fair into mini tangents when I talk. When I go. It's been relatively eventful for me the past couple months. As y'all know, I flew to Germany during there. The plane, it was probably the worst plane ride I actually been on there because it wasn't drama. It was just like, oh shit, there's a lot of turbulence, and I wasn't feeling too hot on it because it's like up until then I was like, flying on planes never really bothered me. But at that time, it was like the turbulence is really, really rough because it happened. The day I flew out was, I think, a day or two after the big snowstorm that hit the U.S. You know that?
Oh,
like the one that it's like, I don't know, like had some people in Buffalo died or whatever, that type of deal.
Oh god.
So like, I think like a day or two before the flight, it like the snowstorm, it like hit. in my area, we actually got off really lucky. So like they were expected to be like, oh yeah, it was gonna be like massive piles of snow, but but we actually got it pretty light, and there wasn't that much. So like the roads were fine, but but when I flew out, I think it may have been the day before when I flew out though, the storm was about to hit the eastern part of the U.S. So I think that was where the turbulence happened. There was because they were kind of riding through it, on it. But yeah, so like that part sucked, but yeah, but I made it there in time though, regardless, and all that. I went to the border control, and I like they did the usual. They do like, oh, why are you here? And I was like, oh, I'm here on vacation to see my girlfriend. And like the guy that like the border guard that was there, he was like he was pretty young looking. He was like, yeah, like he took my passport and he gave me a look, and he was like, your girlfriend, is she German? And I was like, yes, she is. And then he was like, and he had like a pretty like and he smiled off of that, and then he was like how often do you two see each other? I was like, well, we try to see each other as much as we can, but like flying across continents get pretty pricey. And then like the guy next to him was like, he was just like had nothing to do and was just listening, and he was like shaking, he was like nodding his head in agreement and stuff like that type of deal. And then they're like, yeah, have fun, that type of deal. So yeah, I arrived. Yeah, met up with my girlfriend and her brother, and then later that day, we found out that unfortunately, the family got COVID on that very day. That's yeah, yeah, right on that very day. Yeah. So like the day I actually arrived, they're like it was kind of funny because initially, they were like, oh yeah, we like. What was it? We took a test. We were not COVID, but then after that, it was like, oh fuck, we are type of deal. Like later that night when he started feeling worse, so that scrapped a lot of the plans initially. Like I didn't have much plans honestly. Going like for that trip, it was just like going to see her, maybe do a couple of things, but it was mainly just I kind of imagined just more like a very stay at home, you get to know her family type deal. On that there, so it didn't really affect my like what my initial plans were, but she had a lot more, but Shar had a lot more planned out for our trip, and we unfortunately couldn't do it because she and the family and later me got COVID on that there. So yeah, but we got to see a couple things. I saw the Christmas market there, which was really nice, and then like and then I got to like know her family a bit more, and we saw some other stuff, but yeah, eventually, like I at the latter half of that week, I started to get COVID. I did not get the fever, but I had a lot of the other symptoms. So I was like, I had fatigue, I had the whole temperature sensitivity thing. So it's like maybe I'll feel a bit chilly, then I'll just put on a jacket or something. Then I just overheat and I'm just sweating a storm, that type of deal. So it's like, yeah. So I had that, and then eventually I had to fly back to the U.S. and that kind of sucked because like obviously like that was when it was at its worst. And that's how I was like feeling extremely fatigued, feeling like very nauseous, and so then I couldn't sleep the night before, and all that. And then like the plane ride sucked too because there was these kids running around on the plane.
Oh no.
yeah. Like, and one of them in particular, like his parents, I guess, like did not know what airplane etiquette is or etiquette was. That's what it, yeah. Etiquette. Yeah, like so, like the kid was just doing things like playing music on his phone when it was technically sleep time, and not on speaker mode. That type of deal. So.
Oh God.
yeah. And then at one point, like his parents, were having him like drink liquids, and he spat out the water, and it actually hit me because I was sit close to them and all that. So I was like, oh my gosh, Jesus, are you kidding Christ. Me? Yeah.
Maria 7 flashbacks.
Oh, sorry. Like. I've had a rough week this past week dealing with kids too. Like I was doing laundry, and apparently one of the kids was throwing a temper tantrum with their mom in the laundry space that we were using. Apparently the kid thought that I stole a quarter from them, and they were literally, if it wasn't for their mom stopping him at the last moment, they nearly would have hit me in the back of the head with a laundry basket.
Oh.
They were about ready to chuck it at me.
Yeah.
Did you get out?
So yeah, like anytime like it's just like kids acting like that and just misbehaving, like that That
Like, I don't think it was so bad that the kid was acting like that, because it's like, okay, you know, they're very young, I guess, you know. It's like, you know, I don't like it, but whatever, they're your kids. The problem was that their parents didn't even try to do anything. They just let the kid keep doing all that stuff, that type of deal. You know, that, so it's like, oh yeah, yeah, that part sucked. But yeah, I got back, and then basically, yeah, got instantly quarantined in my room. You know that, pretty much. You know that, yeah, like I got back to my mom's house and got instantly quarantined in my room, and then I was there for about a week and some of that. And for a while, just like basically like they're bringing food up to me and stuff like that, and so on and so forth. So I was just there in my room for an entire week, and then like the plan initially was like I was just gonna stay there for a week and then I'd drive back the next week. But like I actually recovered from COVID, I think, on that weekend, but I was still having a lot of the other symptoms anyway. You know that, so as in like, you know, the test says I don't have it, but I was still feeling all the fatigue and whatnot. So I just decided, okay, I'll just stay for the week. And then after that, it was like it was something like some other things came out. I was like, okay. I can't remember what came out that the week after, but yeah, eventually like I ended up staying there for the whole month, because it was like, well, at one point it was like, okay, well, I'm good enough to actually drive back now, but Chinese New Year is literally the next week. You know, that type of deal. So it's like, yeah, I'd literally be driving back to my roommate's house only to drive back again the weekend. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just stay there, that type of deal. But yeah, when I was there though, like I ended up going to the anime shop that was in my area, and I actually bought a few gunplas, you know, that type of deal. Got yeah, and also built some gunplas as well. And then I went to their what was it? They had the anime shop actually had like a once a month gunpla building event thing. So I went there just to build gunplas and listen to other like-minded model kit builders, that type of deal. So that was like pretty neat. I was like easily the most amateur over there, because everyone else is like has definitely been like built a few model kits, and we're doing more fancier, like more intricate the tricks and detailing to their kits. But it was pretty cool though, being in an environment with like all these like other people and talk a bit about Gundams and stuff like that. And yeah, so that was neat. And then I bought myself a master grade and a real grade, you know, that for my first ones. So I'll probably be planning to build those sometime soonish, you know that. And then yeah, besides that, yeah, I've been like playing a lot of Gundam Evolution, because they finally are going to be adding content to the game. And you know, that's like been sort of too. I've been trying to get back into streaming, albeit very slowly, but the big thing I'm running into right now is I just don't know what the heck I really want to stream or what to do with it necessarily. Like I don't think I'm demotivated necessarily from streaming, but I guess it's more like I'm at a loss of direction. So yeah, that's like the big thing there, and it's been like that for a while, but now it's like even more. So it's like I think maybe I'll just try to lean more into trying to get started on creating some type of YouTube content, that type of deal, as my focus for now, and then maybe eventually like yeah, see it go from there. Other than that though, yeah, I'm actually, and this is a bit of a show, but like at the end of the year, I'll actually be hosting a Secret Santa for the server, that type of deal on that.
nice.
Yeah. So yeah, if any of you guys, you know, at the end of this year, 2023, you know, want to take part in it, you know, by all means, I'll be more than happy to have you all on that. There is a price floor of $20. You know, that is mainly to prevent really shitty gifts. You know, that for the most part.
Limit is 20.
Damn it! I was gonna have Strider buy me a new PC.
no, it's a price
floor, Ryu. I could
floor.
buy you a new PC.
Yeah, there's no
Please,
ceiling.
do it.
There's no ceiling, so it's like, yeah, you can be as generous as you want, you know that, but it's like, yeah, but you can't be as frugal as you want. There, yeah.
Or just
Ryu, I will buy you a CPU.
Just the CPU.
And you have to work with it.
I'll buy you a Rider Man.
But
yes,
yeah.
give him the Rider Man.
No, wait, hold on. What Rider Man are we talking? Like the figure? Or are we talking like the original suit? Because if it's the original suit, I will burn that fucker to the ground.
It's the
I'll give
figure.
you the
'cause I
figure
seen it
or the guy in memory. One of the two.
Get a stomp on it.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, the fact that he would even shell out money to do it in the first place, like, it is generous enough. I'm still gonna talk shit about Rider Man no matter what, though. Like that's never gonna change.
Or get
But
you the
he's your
helmet.
He's
How much is gonna be like half his mouth?
Half his mouth. Just get a recorder of Ryu wearing the Rider Man helmet. That's my Christmas gift.
Bruh, you couldn't even pay me enough.
But
How
yeah.
stronger were you?
Oy, oy.
But yeah, like the rules for the Secret Santa are actually all written up. I'm just not gonna be posting until the time is more appropriate. That type of deal.
So like around late November, early December.
I'm probably gonna post it in October. Like, it's gonna be pretty.
Okay.
It's pretty organized for the most part, though. And I mean it because I stole the a lot of the rules from a subreddit where they do this yearly. That type of deal with that type of stuff. But yeah, a lot of it is like it's gonna we're probably gonna open it up around October. It's basically just gonna be like sort of like there's gonna be a sign up period. And then there's gonna be like a period where there's a deadline where you know if you don't sign up by then you can't take part in it. That type of deal. No, and then like obviously there'd be a lot of things in consideration there. Like in a nutshell, like you like there's a price floor, there's a sign up here. You have to list a few things. Like some of the things that you're gonna have to list are things like your name and stuff like that. Because some places for packages stuff like that they won't let you send or receive it unless you provide some ID. That type of deal. And then it's like, and then things like, oh, are you your willingness to ship internationally, stuff like that. That type of deal. And then other rules and stuff like that. In a nutshell, that type of stuff that you should follow in procedures. And that, like you see it all when the time comes. That for the most part. But it's mainly just to ensure that this goes as smoothly as possible and that no drama is gonna happen. And it's not just anyone could join it. And so it's like the reason you all are, for the most part, if you join in it, you're fine. But it's like there are technically qualifications in order to join that type of stuff. And on that, it's mainly just to like prevent people from potentially leeching that type of stuff, or trying to take advantage of it. So there are technically requirements to it. But yeah,
I mean, yeah, completely understandable.
You mean I can't be a parasite?
Parasite the maximum.
Yeah, and then like
I love that show.
Yeah, probably some of the things that, but a lot of the rules are really just like things like how the price floor works. It's like an idea is like basically it's $20 minimum. This does not include taxes and shipping on that, so you can't buy like something that's like $10, but after taxes and shipping it's 20. You can't do that. That type of deal on that. So it's like things like that, and then also like there are other things like in terms of like what the gifts cannot be. But there will be like wish lists and stuff too and whatnot. So yeah, we'll talk more about it when in like 10 months. That type of deal.
In 10 months time.
Yeah, but yeah, like when it comes to at the end of the day though, it's like once all that's like taken care of, pretty much everyone's just gonna like I'm probably gonna schedule like some type of event where we can all just get in a call together and just open our gifts and then share it what we received and stuff like that. And then yeah,
present time. Open the present, see what's inside.
Exactly.
Congrats, you won a box.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
$20 box.
$20 box.
What were you gonna say, Alex?
Hmm?
Oh, I didn't hear what you say.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, it's just something I think that would be really fun because I had a few like servers I'm in that they do something like that. And I was like, oh, that sounds like a neat thing to do. So yeah, it'd be a fun time to do during the holidays. I think for me it'll also be my first Secret Santa myself. So yeah,
It's gonna be my second. I did one in elementary school.
I basically do a Secret Santa with my family every single holiday season. So I've been doing it for years.
Ooh.
Keep getting socks.
My last one was 2 years ago, and we haven't done it because my gift was too good.
You put everyone else's to shame.
Yeah, it was the eye watch for my dad.
Ah.
Jesus.
And no one could beat me at getting gifts.
What was the price for getting the best gift?
200.
$100? Damn.
Yeah. Amazon Prime. Good deals.
Okay.
Which is why I still use Student Prime.
I mean, with logic like that.
Real?
What?
Nothing. Just nothing.
Damn right, better be nothing.
Okay.
But yeah, like other than that though, yeah, it's like other than the Secret Santa stuff, which I was like working on it for like when I was technically quarantined in my room and all that. It's like it's been pretty good though coming back to the house here and just chatting it up with you guys. Just getting back to my actual desktop PC and stuff. And then yeah, like probably the thing I'm probably really gonna be looking forward to is maybe starting to create some YouTube content for myself and all that. Maybe just to see, like I guess like by doing so, I'm hoping maybe I can find some direction I would like to go on that in terms of just content creation, whether it's streaming or just YouTube videos and whatnot. But yeah, that's been pretty much how like my couple months has been overall. And other than I'm going to I guess that just reminded me, like Tyler's wedding obviously is in a few weeks from now, and so like I actually without getting too much detail, basically he has like a little bachelor's party thing, that type of deal, but I actually opted out of it that some months ago.
You should have gone, dude.
No, I mean it's mainly because a lot of the stuff they're doing are things that I just don't find enjoyment in at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, it's like it is like Tyler was very understanding about it though, so it's like when I talked to him about this a few months ago. But yeah, basically it sounded like it was a bit of messy in terms of like organizing that type of deal. So like over like the past like couple of weeks or so like that, their like group conversations been blowing up, that type of deal, basically trying to like get it all put together. It sounds like they got it all put together now. It's mainly just they just needed someone to kind of whip them into shape, that type of deal. No, but yeah, it sounded like initially though there was like some issues. For like in terms of getting it full, like because there's some people just confused as to what the full plans were, but eventually got it all figured out. And yeah, I think like in a couple of weeks or so they're gonna be heading down to Dallas or something to do a lot of stuff. But
Isn't that where Double C is?
I
think
don't
so,
know. Yeah, it's like maybe they could.
Double C might be in Austin.
Yeah, I was like,
he is in that area.
Yeah, as I know he's somewhere in
he's
Texas.
around there.
Yeah.
So I'm probably thinking like he might run into them or not.
He just bumped. Yeah, like it could be one of those amusing coincidences where they bump into each other like at some grocery store, but they just don't know it. That type of deal.
Yeah.
Wait,
One of those
Double
scenarios.
C? Tyler, what is this? A crossover episode? You're damn right. I'm pulling some Mr. Peanut Butter shit in this house.
Mr. Peanut Butter.
But like I'm sure they have a lot of fun though. They have like from what they have like all these activities kind of planned out and stuff like that. So I'm sure they have a lot of fun. And then then comes the actual like wedding weekend where apparently there's all these rehearsals I had to take part in. But that's how it is. So I'm curious what that is because I've never seen a rehearsal before for these events. So yeah.
Not gonna lie, you're not missing much, my friend.
Yeah, well, I was probably thinking like the weekend that I go down there, I'm probably just gonna bring one of my Gundam model kits and just build it into the hotel at night. That type of deal. Start building some of that to pass the time.
Pass the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Good call. Good call. That's all I'm gonna say.
Should just bring your like handheld device as well.
I would definitely bring some too, but it would kind of give me an excuse to like to build them out. It's like when I'm in the hotel room, it's like where the Wi-Fi is probably gonna be not so great and whatnot. It's like may as well just do this instead. But overall though, it's like it's gonna be interesting for my first like American wedding. But and the month of March is gonna be, it's just kind of generally very busy though, because there's Tyler's wedding, then it's my birthday, and then Tyler's birthday, and then I have another friend's birthday that's before my birthday. That type of deal. So it's like it's gonna be a
busy month for March.
So many birthmas.
Yeah.
My dad's birthday is next month too. Shit, I have to think of something for him.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, you think you guys got problems? My mom's birthday is this weekend.
Oh, happy birthday to her.
Yeah, indeed.
Thank you, Mama Ryu. We love you very much.
Mm.
I sung on stream for her last year.
Again, it's fun. It's fun.
I think she would generally cry if I would do that again.
They would be happy tears.
Hey, they were happy tears the first time I did it, okay?
But happy tears is always good tears.
That is true.
It sounds like she's very supportive of your streaming, Ryu, which is all you're gonna ask for. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like the fact that she is okay with me doing what I do is honestly kind of a blessing.
Yeah, like I said, my mom nowadays is just amused that like I play video games and stream it to people, and people are actually wanting to watch it at the video. She finds that very amusing, especially like she finds it most amusing, especially when like any of the speedrun events are live, and she's always like like enthralled by how much money they make. You know that, like for the charities, of course, and stuff like that. At the end of it all, that type of stuff. You know that.
Oh yeah. I feel that, man.
You know that, but it's nowadays she's a bit more like open to us like gaming compared to the past. But she also doesn't fully understand it all. So every time she walks in and sees someone who's playing, she's like, "Is that your character? Why is it a guy or a girl?" Because she doesn't know that like you can't just create your character in every video game and that type of stuff. So she's like confused at times, and the times she comments on it. But it's all good though.
It is okay, mother. Do not fret.
Yep, exactly. But all right, I guess we'll go ahead and end the recording here, guys. So it was good hearing from y'all again. Those couple months went by pretty fast, but also felt like it went by pretty slow too, and all that. So it's great hearing from you guys as well, and all that, and getting back into the groove. All that. But all right, y'all have Alex. But all right, y'all have a good night. All right. See you guys. Yep.
You as well. Good night.
Hey.
Night.